It was on Sunday like every other day in Kenya. However, what was about to happen would soon shake the hearts of many to core on that Sunday afternoon. This is the heartbreaking case of Rebecca Cheptegei, a daughter, a mother, a wife, a runner, and an important figure in the athletics community. The most humble soul there was, according to her parents. On that Sunday afternoon, Rebecca was minding her own ways when an ex-boyfriend came out of nowhere, snuck into her house and snatched her dear life away from her by pouring petrol over her and setting her ablaze. The horrific attack occurred in Kenya shortly after her return from the 2024 Paris Olympics. But who is runner Rebecca Cheptegei? Life and achievements. Rebecca was born February 22nd, 1991, and grew up in the Kemini in the East African nation of Uganda. Her father, Joseph Cheptegei, told reporters that his daughter is a married mother of two daughters, aged 9 and 11, and their father lives in Uganda. She has been competing professionally in distance races since 2010, according to World Athletics, with her first listed result being a 4-minute, 20.49 second, 15th place finish in the 1,500 meters at the World Cross Country Championships that year in Poland. In 2002, she won the Padova Marathon in Italy and finished second in the 10,000 meters at the Ugandan Championships, as well as triumphed in the women's up and down mountain race at the inaugural World Mountain and Trail Running Championships in Thailand. Rebecca finished 14th in the marathon at the 2023 World Athletics Championships in Budapest last summer and was one of the 25th athletes who qualified to represent Uganda at the 2024 Paris Olympics. At the Summer Games, where she made her Olympics debut, she finished 44th of 91 runners, 11 of whom didn't finish, in the women's marathon. What was Rebecca's relationship with the man who allegedly set her on fire? Why police referred to Marangash as Rebecca's boyfriend? Her father told reporters outside the hospital, the Star, they were just friends, and I wonder why he wanted to take things away belonging to my daughter, referring to the dispute between Rebecca and the attacker over lands and properties. The horrific attack on Rebecca. Police commander told the Standard that the ex-boyfriend snuck into Rebecca's home at around 2 p.m. on Sunday, while she and her children were at church. Upon returning, Dixon, the ex-boyfriend, who had acquired petrol, began pouring it on Rebecca before he set her ablaze. The couple were heard quarreling outside their house. During the altercation, the boyfriend was seen pouring a liquid on the woman before burning her. The suspect was also caught by the fire and sustained serious burns. Eventually, the two were rescued by neighbors who put out the fire and rushed them to hospital. According to the report, the alleged ex-boyfriend attacker has also been admitted to the same hospital with 30% burns. Eyewitness. Meanwhile, Kenyan media reported that one of Rebecca's daughters witnessed the assault at her mother's home. He kicked me while I tried to run to the rescue of my mother, she said. I immediately cried out for help, attracting a neighbor who tried to extinguish the flames with water, but it was not possible, explained the girl who has not been named. Hospital details. Rebecca was first rushed to Kitale County Referral Hospital before being transferred to Moe Teaching and Referral Hospital for specialized treatment, according to authorities. We are in the initial stage of management as we assess Rebecca, they said. The doctor said in addition to the skin damage, the inhalation burns she sustained affected her throat and airwaves, and doctors did their best to prevent multi-organ failure. However, Olympic runner Rebecca Cheptegei sadly died from her injuries after being set on fire by her ex-boyfriend in a horrific attack. Investigation. Investigators found an empty gas can and a fire-damaged mobile phone they believe belonged to Rebecca. The police commander said Rebecca and Marangash had been involved in a dispute over land that was headed to court and were known to have argued about it before. And amid reports that called the attack a domestic dispute, Rebecca's father re-emphasized that his daughter was not romantically involved with the attacker. I wish to say that my daughter is married and her husband is in Uganda, he told The Standard. Her attacker was a friend they met in Kenya, and my daughter trusted him. They fell out recently, but the suspect sneaked into her compound on Sunday afternoon, armed with 5 liters of petrol, and hid in a poetry house. Ugandan Olympic Committee President Donald Rukari slammed the attack on Cheptegei as totally unacceptable. He continued, "This is heartbreaking and completely unacceptable. No one should ever have to endure, especially someone as inspiring as Rebecca. We must all stand together. Let's keep Rebecca in her thoughts and prayers and work towards a society where such acts are condemned and eradicated," he said earlier on before her passing. Meanwhile, Rebecca Cheptegei's loved ones are calling for justice. Olympian Rebecca Cheptegei's father shared a plea for justice after his daughter died of organ failure following a gasoline attack allegedly perpetrated by her ex-partner. After the Olympic marathon runner died due to complete organ failure, her father Joseph Cheptegei is issuing a plea. "I have a lot of grief because I've lost my daughter," Joseph told reporters, the Los Angeles Times, at the Kenyan hospital where his daughter died. "I seek your help so that this person who has killed my daughter can be prosecuted," he continued. "As it is now, the criminal who harmed my daughter is a murderer, and I am yet to see what the security officers are doing. He is still free and might even flee." Rebecca was to her loved ones a daughter, a mother, a wife, a sister, and an important figure in the athletics community, and to all those who knew her. May her soul rest in perfect peace. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.